we're very fortunate to have a kid like Rachel who's willing to work hard and also have the talent to deliver the ideas, the imaginations that your coaches have into her gymnastic skills.
Training with Rachel it's great. She's an extremely hard worker. She pushes herself every day and she's like a big sister.
It's really fun training with Rachel. She's older, so like we can look up to her and how she is as a gymnast.
She's more experienced. She's been in the sport really long, so she knows what she's doing.
She is very strong, tough-minded individual with tremendous talent.
My dad actually made this gator blanket for me for my birthday. He did like the hand tie ones. He made that for me, which was really cool. My mom's friend actually hand painted all of that. It's a cool little saying, and I like to just look at that and remind myself. And those are my numbers from most competitions and stuff. And then I used to collect snow globes. I still kind of do. And so whenever I go somewhere, whenever one of my sisters or parents go somewhere, they always get me one. This is the mask I got in Jesselo for 5th place. Here's some of my medals. They're really outdated. These are from the different competitions I've been to. There's from this year P&Gs and Classics this year and last year, and that's from Nationals Level 9.
She's been here ever since she was 5 years old. I was asking her many years back to do the elite, and then she told me she wasn't ready.
Earlier, I never saw myself going elite. He was like training Sean and Gabby, and I was just kind of like watching, and I just liked having fun in the gym. It was after Nationals in 2012. I had placed 2nd all around, and my coach was kind of urging me. He's like, I think you should try it. Like, if you don't try it, you can always go back to level 10, but I don't want you to regret it. And I was just kind of thinking the same thing. It's like, I want to try it, but I just don't want to regret it if I don't. So, you know, I'll try it, and I really wanted to.
She really put in her 100% effort every day, and that's why she got improved so much, because, you know, she's honest with herself, with her goal, and then with her effort.
Once I started, I just kind of fell in love with learning all the new hard skills. And now I know I can compete against some of the best gymnasts in the world. Like, I'm at that level now. I really wanted to make the first international meet, and when Marta called out the team and she called out my name, I was just kind of amazed, like, oh wow, I'm going to Italy now. It was really cool because I had never really been like out of the country. I'd just been to like Mexico for a vacation, and especially for gymnastics, it's amazing competing against different countries. So I was just like amazed. I started on bars and it went pretty well. I hit everything, but on my dismount, I was just kind of like, had a lot of adrenaline, and I took back a couple steps. And then on beam, I was a little shaky on everything. I did a 2.5 dismount. I think floor is my best event. I did full in, front double, triple, and double back, and I stuck my triple in my routine, so I was pretty happy about that. And then my vault, I did a double twist Yurchenko, and it was probably the best one I did at Italy.
The Italy trip was a great start for Rachel. I think it was a great experience for her to take off.
Are you all ready? So we start with Rachel.
The swing up shoulder full
Okay.
and the inside chaposh and squash half.
You say something?
Yeah,
Okay.
and squash half.
Okay. Now, where you do the ready in the pit?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold up. Wait, did you see that? She was so far away, but she got a long arm to grab it before she comes down. If you were wait like how you did it, she will be longer. That was safe, but that was far.
I was feeling pretty good heading into P&Gs. My routines were pretty consistent. I had learned 2.5 on vault, and then for my beam, I added a front pike to it. I also took out the front aerial, and I added a front aerial sheep jump connected. And I also added a triple twisting dismount for a beam. But then the week before we left, I sprained my left ankle doing a dismount off of the beam. It wasn't very major, but it was just, my ankles are like, I've sprained them so many times that they're just really like loose. And I was doing pretty good. I was only supposed to compete bars and beam to hopefully just heal it and then be better for the Worlds camp. But the day before, I was doing triples and I hadn't done them that whole week because of my left ankle. So I was pretty nervous and they were just kind of like out of control. And I had done a lot of layouts and Chow was like, okay, now do your twisting. And I was like, okay. And in the air, it felt pretty good. I thought I was straight and I just happened to land really short while I was still twisting into the ground. And then the next thing I knew, I was like on my hands and knees and I just had this sharp shooting pain through my ankle and I knew I couldn't get up. So I just kind of stayed there until someone came and got me.
I was in my hotel and I don't know, I think my mom told me, she said Rachel's out, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, how could that happen?
I was trying to tell myself it wasn't something bad. I wanted to be able to compete, but from the pain I knew like it wasn't just something small, like I knew something had happened. I had tore 3 ligaments in my ankle, and so they put me in a boot and on crutches and then took me right away from there to go get an MRI. Right when we got back to Iowa, we went to a doctor in Iowa City who's supposed to be a really good doctor, and he didn't think it was as bad as we thought it was. And we asked, like, we're like, do you think we could be ready by this date in September? And he's like, no, you're not gonna be ready by then. And by then I knew I couldn't go to the Worlds camp, and so I was just like, what am I gonna do now? I was just sad that I couldn't compete and I couldn't be out there with the rest of the girls. I was devastated.
It's normal to make some mistakes, especially for the level she's at. From a roundhouse backhand spring layout to a 2.5 vault. Being one of the best gymnasts in the country, I think that was a huge leap in a short amount of time. The way she dealt with it, I was very impressed. And after she came back, she never take a day break and just been in the gym full time and then push it along every day. And she is in even better physical condition right now. Her progress has been very, very good, and we are very pleased. Now she can tumbling pretty much everything on tumble track, and pretty soon she'll be on the real floor. I think after this season, and we will have a little time to train the new skills and upgrading her physical condition and flexibility. And again, I'm looking forward to next season for her.
Training now is going well. I go full-time now, and I'm starting to like strengthen my legs up more.
How's your ankle doing?
It's a lot better. I tape it every day, but it feels a lot stronger and I'm able to do a lot more on it. Hopefully in a couple weeks, I'll be able to do some tumbling on the floor, and I've already started vaulting, so hopefully I can start flipping that and twisting that in a couple weeks too. This injury didn't set me back. It just kept me motivated to keep going and learn more skills and get my routines back and hopefully compete in more meets next year. Hopefully next year, me, Nora, Alexis, and V will all go to Italy. That'd be such a cool experience, and Alexis will be a senior with me, so I'll have her by my side, and that's hopefully our goal. Chow's always like, oh, we want all 4 of you to go, like, we can do it. We're a team, we're as one, and we're all gonna go. My longer terms are probably to try to make the Olympics in 2016. I'm gonna keep pushing for that, and then after 2016, if I make it or not, which I really hope I do, I'm going off to college. I verbally committed to the University of Florida when I was a freshman, and at that point I was just so unsure about my life, and I was kind of running out of time because all the colleges were jumping on people and wanting them to commit, and I went and visited a couple weeks ago, and I'm still just in love with it, and I'm so glad I'm going. I decided to go to Florida from like the coaches. They're so nice, they're so caring, and they like give your needs, and they know how to work around them, and all the girls on the team were so nice. It was awesome going to one of their meets and having the crowd be huge. Normally at a meet, like if you're in JO, it's just a couple like bleachers with parents on them. So it was really cool to have all those people supporting the gymnastics team. College is going to be really fun with them. My attitude stays positive, like having my friends and family around me and just telling me like, it's okay, you're gonna get back out there stronger than ever. And Chow, whenever he didn't have practice, he was always with me with Dr. Larry and checking up on me and asking me if I was okay, and all my teammates were giving me hugs, and I just loved all their support from them and the feeling of having them around me. What motivates me is that I know I'm going to come back stronger and be able to get more skills and prove myself that I'm able to keep up with everyone, and just to show myself that I'm capable of being at the top.